This is an overhead crane, a 5-ton capacity. This is the hoist. This is the crane. Do you know the brain box of this equipment? The brain box. Oh yes, the brain box of this equipment. Here it is. This is a panel. This man is a brain box of this equipment. It controls everything you can see in this crane. This panel here is a crane panel for the hoist and trolley. But if there is a fault in this control panel, the crane won't work. So this man is a brain box. Today, we want to carry out inspection on the electrical control panel of the crane. This is the crane travels panel. Now, in carrying out electrical checks, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to carry out inspection on the crane travels panel. So let's get started. Here we are. This is the brain box, the control panel, the electrical panel. This is it. Let me walk you through the components here before showing you how to carry out electrical inspection on this man here. This man here is MPS motor protection switch, circuit breakers, the transformer. These are directional contactors for the crane travel motion. This man here, K3 fast speed motion. This man here comes along with slow speed drive. This man here, HK24, is on delay timer. And this man here, you see, off delay timer. You see, this man, K1, OK1, is the main contactor that needs to come in for this system to work. This man here, as you see, is the isolator, crane travel panel isolator. You see? And these are the cables. These are the cables. Now, when you want to carry out inspection on the panel, you check, you look out for electrical, you look out for loose connections in all these terminals, you see. You look out for loose connections and you retighten it. But do you know, it's not every time you come to the crane travels panel as a technician that you can start tightening all these man here. Not all the time. Because if you do so, you are going to run the nuts. Professionally, if you want to know if there is loose connection in the crane travels panel, you operate. Loose connections are often indicated by spark that will be coming out from all these contacts. That is a sign that there is loose connection, and then you tighten. If I come here today and tight this man, tie this man, tie this man, tie this man. Tomorrow I come again, I do same tie. You end up, instead of managing or maintaining the crane, you add problem to it. So professionally, you carry out a visual check observation by operating the system. As you operate the long travel drive, if there is any loose connection, you begin to see arc in the drive contactors. Now I want to operate the crane briefly to check for any arc. You see, I want to operate. So I turn on the panel. I'm going to turn on the panel because using this panel is on. The panel is on. So I turn on the crane from the control station, which is a pendant. You see, this is a pendant. This is a pendant. This is the emergency push button. It's off now. So I release it and then come here to switch it on. You see, the crane is on. Now I'm going to test the drive for the long travel. Watch me. You see, it's moving. No arc. I come back. Now if I want to detect that, I just press and release intermittently. This is this button. This is a button, crane travel drive. I press and leave it. I come back, I press and leave it, and I observe the contact if there is any arc. Watch me. You see? There is no arc. No arc. I come back. No arc. No arc. You see? You see? That's the off delay timer that is on. This is how you check for any loose connection. This is another professional way you can check for any loose connection. You see? Okay, still on the electrical panel inspection. Now the panel is turned off. This man have isolated the panel. Now I want to check for make and break of the contactor. Assuming there is a contactor here that is bad, that is not making and breaking very well, I have to check it like this. This is what I do. There is no power here, everything is down. I want to check. I come to this man, you see, I pull it, I press, I depress, and I remove my hand. You see, it's coming, it's making, and it's coming out. So this man is good. I come to another contactor. This man here, I depress, I release, I depress, I release. I close it back. I come here, you see, I depress, I release. Hear that noise? I release. I depress, I release. I come back to this man here, I depress, you see, it's making and coming out. You see, what I'm doing, I'm checking for make and break the functionality of the contactors if anyone is due for replacement. You see, this is how you check the contactor during inspection. Another way you can also inspect the electrical panel, assuming there is no power, assuming you don't want to operate the crane to check for any arcs, you want to identify any loose connection, you come with your electrical hand gloves. You see, these are my gloves. I come, I use my hand, I start feeling the cables one after the other. What am I doing? I'm checking for loose connection. You see, this cable, they are all in place. For teaching sake, I'm showing you. You see, they are all in place. You see, still in position. Come here, still in position. This is another method you can use to discover any loose connection in the terminals, in the cable terminals. I talked about electrical arcing, and this method I'm using, fingering the cables to check for any loose connection. This is another way you can also check for loose connections in the electrical panel.